ponies and people of the internet. My name is Rainbow Dash, and today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the Final Destination Bloodlines movie and discuss why it's the best. Before I start, please understand that this movie was really good, but the ending was kind of, lazy and annoying. Can someone just cheat death for once in this fucking franchise? And what's even more stupid, that the ending was rushed and the logs as we have seen before in the franchise. Kills our last main characters before they go to graduation in 3 to 5 minutes. It wouldn't be a problem if our main characters survived that accident. Or maybe it could have been a premonition to hint us to another sequel or post-credit the accident. But in the franchise's fashion, and just like always, they fucked it up. But enough of the negative parts of the ending of the film. The movie was very entertaining, exactly what we wanted in the franchise. The actors in the movie did a fantastic job. The best acting and the tone of the film was very good and not boring at all. In addition to best acting and tone of the movie, the thing that most people want to see the most in the Final Destination movies are, yes, you guessed it, the kills. The kills in this movie are really good. Even if it has to rely on CGI, the kills are really creative and fun to watch. The premonition in the beginning of the film was peak as fuck. The fear of high places was a perfect concept for a big disaster to start the movie in the best way possible. So, for my best experience, I watched this movie on IMAX 4D. So watching this movie on IMAX 4D was awesome, just like me. The thing that most people I've seen in the movie theater is them getting mad at the kid who throws the penny in the top floor of the building and the kid causes the accident that happens. And people such as myself are happy that the kid in the premonition is flattened by a falling piano. It was hilarious. The test of the premonition wasn't as, it was really good to watch. Then, we realized that the grandmother has cheated and has been hiding from death for many years. This is the moment we realized that she saved William Bloodworth when he was just a child, when she saved everyone before her vision happened. The building was shut down due to safety hazards. Obviously. This is also the moment where we find out that this movie takes place after the events of the 4th movie from 2009. It is all connected. The granddaughter finds out that they are next in Death's list. At first, she didn't believe her, but once he stepped out of her house to give her the book of how to avoid death, she dies in front of her because death has a compass impale her head. The granddaughter believes her, and before she could warn her family that they're in danger, the rest of the family has a barbecue in honor of Chima. Get it? I call the grandmother Chima. Anyway, Stephanie's family is having a barbecue and Dad starts working and ends up killing the grandfather and has his head shredded by a lawnmower. Then the family panics. Stephanie was too late to stop Death from starting its last list. I said the last list because we can't be certain that we will get a sequel after this movie. Rumors aren't always guaranteed, you know. And Stephanie explained to the rest of the family that death is coming for them because they never should have existed. The grandmother and the people on the sky building should have died that day. But of course they don't believe her. The toddy shop kill was just a dream that Stephanie had about her brother dying in the toddy shop freak accident. The middle child of the Campbell family, Julia, she was next on Death's list. She's crushed by the trash compactor from the dump truck after being kicked by a soccer ball really hard in the face. It was kind of goofy, like if it was a Looney Tunes cartoon type of kill, but it was creative regardless. Next on Death's list is Eric Campbell. His kill is my favorite one in this movie. The MRI scanning room. Of course, the machine suddenly malfunctions, creating an overpowering magnetic power. It then drags Zarek by his many metal body piercings, and then a wheelchair crushes him into the machine's tunnel. Next on Death's list is Bobby Campbell. He's impaled with the vending machine spring right to the forehead, which was being magnetically pulled by a malfunctioning MRI machine that killed Derek. Next on Death's list is Darlene Campbell, Stephanie's mother. Her death was fucking lame. This kill is the second worst death scene in this movie, in my opinion. Darlene is crushed by a lamppost. It was nothing special about her death scene. Last on Death's list is, oh boy, the last siblings in the Campo family, Stephanie and Charlie. They thought they cheated death in the end, because Stephanie almost drowned and was resuscitated by Charlie, the same way Kimberly Corman from Final Destination 2. But like I said earlier in the video, it doesn't fucking work because Stephanie was unconscious, not dead or in a coma. So, the plan to cheat death failed horribly. A train derails when a penny lands on the railroad tracks. The train derails heading towards the neighborhood and both Stephanie and Charlie run for their lives. However, just when they thought they were safe, they met the brutal end when the crazy freight train accident, that I talked about, causes heavy pieces of cut timber to fall right on top of them. The movie ends like that. In conclusion, the movie was near want to watch it again and experience it again, wait until YouTube releases it to buy or rent, or if you have the streaming service Max. This movie is possibly the best Final Destination movie, especially the second film, the third film, and the fifth one. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Before I go meet up with Twilight, I have advice for you all. Don't drive behind log trucks. Change lanes, you know, in case. I send my kisses to my fans. I can't wait to react to Spider-Man 2.1, the bank fight scene against Dr. Octavius with my friends. Buy every pony, and see you soon.